4 men charged following major ganja seizure at sea in Alligator Pond. 4 men who were intercepted at sea with over 2,000 pounds of compressed ganja in Alligator Pond, St. Elizabeth, have been formally charged following a joint police and military operation. The accused have been identified as Paul Stanley Kelly, 57, of Rocky Point, Clarendon, Oman Nad, 40, also of Rocky Point, Clarendon, Achima McCoy, 37, of Braze River, St. Elizabeth, and Carl Manderson, 35, of Helsha, St. Catherine. All 4 men face a string of charges under the Dangerous Drugs Act, including possession of ganja, dealing in ganja, trafficking ganja, taking steps preparatory to export ganja, and conspiracy to export ganja. The seizure occurred in the early hours of Tuesday, March 3rd, following a coordinated operation between the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division and the Jamaica Defense Force Coast Guard. According to police reports, around 12:07 a.m., the joint team intercepted a canoe carrying the 4 men in the waters near Alligator Pond, St. Elizabeth. Upon boarding and searching the vessel, officers discovered several knitted bags containing compressed ganja. The illicit drug has an estimated street value of $15.1 million. Investigations remain ongoing as authorities continue to probe the intended destination of the large consignment. Three men arrested following St. Mary robbery. 3 men have been taken into custody in connection with a brazen early morning robbery in St. Mary, where commuters who had broken down on the roadside were held up and relieved of approximately $1 million in cash. Reports from the police indicate that around 5:30 a.m. on Saturday, 3 individuals were traveling along the Golden Valley Main Road in St. Mary when their motor vehicle suddenly developed mechanical difficulties. Forced to stop, they exited the vehicle and began attempting to carry out repairs. While they were focused on fixing the mechanical issue, they were reportedly approached by a man who brandished an object resembling a firearm. The assailant robbed them of approximately $1 million in cash, along with other valuables, before fleeing the scene. Following a report of the incident, law enforcement personnel in St. Mary and St. Andrew swiftly launched a coordinated operation. Between 10 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. on the same day, police moved on sections of Stony Hill in St. Andrew, resulting in the arrest of 3 male suspects believed to be involved in the robbery. During the operation, officers recovered several items reported stolen in the earlier incident. These included cellular phones and other personal belongings identified as belonging to the complainants. The premises of the suspects were also searched as part of the ongoing investigation. The 3 suspects currently remain in police custody as investigations continue. Two Westmoreland men charged following major drug seizure on Mandela Highway. 2 men from Westmoreland have been arrested and charged after police seized cocaine and ganja with an estimated street value of $720,000 during an operation along Mandela Highway in St. Andrew. The accused have been identified as Donald Baugh, a farmer from Newarks, and Lenroy Ferguson, a tiler from the Waterworks district. Both men now face multiple charges under the Dangerous Drugs Act, including possession of cocaine and ganja, dealing in cocaine and ganja, and trafficking cocaine and ganja. According to police reports, the incident occurred around 5:25 p.m. on Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. Detectives assigned to the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division intercepted a Toyota motor car traveling along Mandela Highway in St. Andrew. The vehicle was being driven by Ferguson, while Baugh occupied the passenger seat. Upon conducting a search of the vehicle, officers reportedly discovered approximately 1.2 kilograms of cocaine, along with an unspecified quantity of loose ganja. The combined street value of the illicit drugs is estimated at $720,000. Deputy Superintendent of Police Sheldon Colson, acting director of the FNID, commented on the operation, stating that the police have intensified monitoring at the country's borders and across the island as part of ongoing efforts to capture drug traffickers and disrupt the illegal narcotics trade. Baugh and Ferguson are scheduled to appear before the St. Catherine Parish Court on Friday, March 13th, to answer to the charges. Major police operation in Westmoreland nets 10 illegal firearms, including high-powered rifle. A major joint law enforcement operation in Westmoreland on Tuesday resulted in the seizure of 10 illegal firearms, including a high-powered AK-47 rifle, and the arrest of multiple individuals. The coordinated exercise, which combined resources from the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Jamaica Defense Force, targeted several communities across the parish. Among the areas canvassed were Savannah Lamar, Frome, Betheltown, Morgan's Bridge, Little London, and Withorn. According to reports, a search in the Petersfield community yielded significant results when the team uncovered an AK-47 rifle and a 12-gauge shotgun. Ammunition and imitation firearms were also seized during the search. 4 individuals were subsequently arrested and charged in connection with the find, while several others were taken into custody for processing as part of ongoing investigations. In a separate targeted raid in the Bath Mountain area, officers conducting a search of a premises stumbled upon approximately $1.2 million in cash. A woman was arrested on reasonable suspicion of breaching the Proceeds of Crime Act, and the funds were seized. Beyond the weapons and cash seizures, police reported that traffic enforcement formed a significant component of Tuesday's operation. Officers detected several breaches of the Road Traffic Act, leading to tickets and summonses being issued. Additionally, illegal tints were removed from vehicles, and a number of motorcycles were seized for operating outside the law. The operation was a multi-agency effort, bringing together personnel from the Special Investigations Branch, the Specialized Operations Branch, the Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, the Area 1 Fugitive Apprehension Team, the Transport Authority, and the Island Traffic Authority, with crucial support from the Jamaica Defense Force.
The reggae and dancehall community will converge on Saturday, March 14th as Stephen Marley's Old Soul Live Unplugged honors the legacy of his son Joe Mersa Marley mere days after what would have been his 35th birthday. The event will be held at the Bob Marley Museum at 56 Hope Road and will feature live performances from the Marley family and special guests with music by Stone Love, Renaissance, and Rassarella. Joe Mersa debuted in 2014 with the EP Comfortable and appeared on Morgan Heritage's 2016 Grammy-winning album Strictly Roots. He was on the brink of making significant strides in the music industry before his sudden passing in December 2022.